The year's 2002, and Rotax have just released their new Rotax DE2. Now, there's one thing which really stands out to you, and it's not just the twin gears, it's the rear bumper. They've got rollers on the end. Rotax are saying, and the FIA are saying, this is for crash collision. It's to stop people rolling over. You've now been teleported into the year 2025, and what you're seeing is way worse than this. So we've all become accustomed to the new style of bodywork, the Tony Karts, the Birals, the KRs. We've all come accustomed to it. We all understand it. Some of us like it, some of us don't. But now we've got the real big dividing point coming up. The FIA are now trying to introduce rear bumper rollovers, or as they're calling it, anti-launch. Now, as you can see from these pictures, and there's going to be more throughout the thing and more quotes in the video as well, and what they actually plan to get from this. This is going to be controversial the whole way through. Right, so to start off with, this is the notification which the FIA CIK put out, and it's showing here highlighted in red the new proposed idea, which they're testing this weekend at the Karting World Cup on the Junior Academy karts. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of like a rear pod which has wheels rollers on the inside in case it contacts with the rear wheel. This will stop a kart from flipping over. Now, the first thing here, which is actually really annoying me, even on the FIA's diagram, they've done it wrong, because that is clearly a rear right with a radiator in front of it. What class does that? Just shows the attention to detail the FIA are doing here. Now we get to this first photo I'm showing you, and you can see the actual the huge size of this unit. Yes, it's got like some holes through it. I'm guessing that's for the air to wash off onto, but you can see it's here. It's massive, and the whole idea is to stop the kart behind hitting the kart in front's rear wheel. It has some rollers on the inside, as you can see, so that'll be, I presume, in case the rear bumper gets hit forwards and then rubs on the rear wheel, it doesn't lock up the rear axle. And then from this one here, you can see it's essentially, I can see they've tried to save some money, potentially, which will never pass down to us, but it's just a replacement part for these end pieces, which are the adjustable rear bumpers we're currently using. So instead of buying these little pieces, which we have nowadays, we'll be forced to buy these humongous, huge pieces. And talking about the size of it, is it actually going to be lightweight? Are we going to have to increase the weight limit already for classes where kids are now carrying way too much lead as it is? Now, what do you think of this? Seriously, let me know in your comments. What do you actually generally think of this? So now I'm going to read some of their press release to you. So the FIA, the global governing body for motorsport, and the Federation for Mobility Organizations worldwide have announced a new safety device and developed by the FIA Safety Department to reduce the likelihood of karts becoming airborne following collisions. Now, realistically, yes, that happens, but how often does this happen? Is it really an issue? I don't personally feel that this is ever an issue. Yes, it used to be back when we had the Euro bumpers, but nowadays, people launching from the back of a car is now so rare that this is really a non-issue. From side pod to side pod, I see more people launching in the air than actually from front nose cone to rear nose cone. On the second one, it says, at the request of the FIA President, CIK Commission, and World Motorsport Council, the FIA Safety Department developed a rear wheel protection system that functions by preventing direct wheel-to-wheel contact between cars, which can result in the car becoming airborne or rollover. By placing protection over the rear wheel to prevent this form of contact, initial testing in both lab and track conditions has produced promising results. Now, I can't see this, as per my previous point. I can't actually see this being too much an issue. The side-to-side contact is more of an issue to me. The device will undergo further testing this weekend during its first deployment in race conditions in the Academy Trophy Junior category at the FIA Karting World Cup in Cremona, Italy. Pending the full results and the evaluation of this weekend's testing, the FIA intends to roll out a rear wheel protection device to additional karting categories for next season. So literally, they're going to send this out to us with just 3 months of testing. 3 months of testing. It's ridiculous. I mean, why have they left it so late to do this? I know they've said they've done some in-house stuff, but this is complete rubbish. Supported by the FIA Foundation, the anti-launch device is the latest in several safety developments the FIA has recently developed for karting. karting body protection, light panels, and helmet standards have been introduced. So yes, helmets, fully agree with. Bodywork, as I said earlier on the thing, we've all come to accept it. The bigger pods, the drop downs, the stuff like that. But where is the line going to be drawn to? I don't know where it is. Could this be the line? Also, why wasn't the DD2 or the RM1, whatever you want to call it, considered a success? Why didn't this work? It's a lot smaller. It's been around for 23 years. Why doesn't this work? I think it does. Akbar Ibrahim, the FIA Karting Commission's president. Safety is of paramount importance in karting, and this innovative device to raise safety standards and reduce the likelihood of karts becoming airborne has shown encouraging results in early testing. This system could represent a significant step forward in our ongoing efforts to enhance safety across all levels of karting. And I would like to thank the manufacturers, drivers, and engineers for their support during the development and testing of this new equipment. Now, I don't know any driver who has supported this. I don't know any driver who thinks this is a good idea. I don't know where this quote has come from. They've just used loads of key buzzwords. And Nuno Costa, the FIA safety director, said, "We're constantly researching safety innovations across motorsport categories at the FIA, from grassworks to Formula One." Yeah, let's all remember that rollover hoop they tried to introduce. And wheel protection is a promising area of development within karting to increase the cost. No, sorry, it doesn't say to increase the cost. It says to reduce the likelihoods of karts lifting off. Initial testing has shown that the device is very effective, and we'll closely study the results from further testing at Cremona this week before seeking final regs and governance approval. That, once again, just seems to be a load of stuff made up just for us to hear, for our pleasure of hearing it. Now, what do you think of this? Tell me, seriously, what do you think? If it's enforced, we have no choice. We're going to have to run it. But why should yet another tremendous cost, grant we don't have any prices yet, it's not going to be cheap, be implemented into karting? Why do we have to suck it up and accept it? Why didn't DD2 stuff work? And whose idea was this? Now, thank you to anyone who's got this far. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been very super busy working on my new Kart shop, which I will obviously put in a link below. And there will be content coming on karting and very important things you should buy for your kart. Hint, it might be my stuff. Who knows? But anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching this far, and I'll catch you next time.